Whoa. This is Teleforum by Walter Martin's Teleforum 1.6.0 version. Apparently I have another game called Drown Lake. Might play that later. Anyway, it is very late and I've been kind of on a path here where I've been like, well, I don't play horror games, but am I playing it because I don't like them, or am I not playing them because I'm afraid of them? And I have come to the conclusion that it is the latter. That can't stay that way. So just after SCP, I'm gonna keep working my way through these things, and we'll get better as the time goes. Okay, this is the right building. Hey, you got that camera on? Mine or yours? On now? Was I supposed to be recording something? Yeah, it's best to have as much material as possible. We can edit it all later. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the button? Oh. What is it? You look like you have something to say. Yeah, the interface looks like it's a news channel. It's got channel 8 up in the top and like the Julianna thing. Looks like it's a reporter. Don't you think it's wrong to bother a widow? I was just thinking about what happened. Did you get authorization for this? Authorization? What are you talking about? I mean, are we showing up at a widow's house at like 10 p.m. with a camera and a light, flashing it in her face, talking about her dead husband? They never approve sensationalist stories like this. Probably shouldn't admit that on camera. You need to hand them the complete material, get it? If it's already done, it's harder for them to refuse it. Not necessarily. It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? Cameraman. They just told me how it happened. What he used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave Kelso a VHS tape. The VT operator? Right. Kelso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. And bam, it happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. What happened? Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. Go to the light side, head towards the trash bag. I'm gonna head towards the light. I don't think it's this way. We haven't even checked the door. I think we can get a nice take by the window. Yeah. You're right. You have a good eye. Thank you. I did just get my eyes checked, actually. How's that? Someone's been coming here for a smoke. See the ashtray? Don't show me that. I haven't touched nicotine in 3 years. My fault? Come on, let's head down the corridor. I think it's that apartment just ahead. You mean the apartment that has 608 right above it? You think that's the one? Here we are. 2 steps closer. I wonder how long it's going to take to turn the doorknob. Well, let's get ready, shall we? I was kind of under the impression we already would be for this far in. You can film her getting the door and all that. So, should I knock on the door and ring the bell? What'll look better on video? Let's actually just stand here like it's an RPG for 10 hours and hope that she comes out at some point. And when she does, we'll go, ah! And then scare her. How old is she? Nah, whatever, it's fine. I'll knock on the door. I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. What would make you... Okay, didn't get to read that. What do you mean? It malfunctions. Sometimes it blacks out for no reason. I think they gave me this one because I'm new. Let's do the story, then Ferreira won't be able to deny you some new equipment. The doorbell? Let me try again. Is she even home? This is why we need authorization for these things so that we can formally schedule them. For all we know, she could be in Maine seeing her sister. Did you work with the with Walter for long? What if she won't see us? Is she even home? Vera called her right after it happened. I doubt she's left the house since yesterday. Again, we wouldn't know that. Alright, third time's the charm. Ooh! Oh. What do you want? Hi, Mrs. Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences and shove a camera and light in your face. Is that cool with you? Don't bother saying no, we're coming in anyway. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. Don't you remember when we didn't call you about this? Come on, that'll be fun. An homage, a kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long, so we wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Yes, I love talking about how my husband died. Come in. It might be good to talk about it. Quick thinker, huh? Can't believe she bought that. Homage? Why not? We can edit it later. Right now, we need the raw material. Come on, before she changes her mind. Thank you again for welcoming us, Mrs. Martins. Silver here will film our conversation, okay? Will he now? I'll have to think about that. Again, don't bother saying no, we're doing it anyway. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea, coffee, poison? What? Coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. And I won't poison it. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Forget that. Let's snoop around while we have the chance. Have you no dignity? Have you nothing? Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. Yes. What are these awards for? Certificates. Journalism degree from UFRGS. UFRAGS? Is that a esports org? Specialization in communication. Walter was well educated. I think Mrs. Martins is just the same. What a waste. That would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. Let's look around the whole room here, okay? Gotcha. What's on the ground? Dog! Puppy! Good one. Need a nice shot of gunpowder. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. I would do the same. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put my dog on screen right now. His name is Jax, and I love him. There are a lot of books in this house. Anything interesting? Book that doesn't quite fit here. Let me see. It's an electronics manual. It's bookmarked on a page. The cathode ray tube, the CRT. The pages are loose. Oh. A vase. This plant is begging for water. Guess it's been neglected in the last few days. Also, when could you start hearing plants? Considering all that happened. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Check out all you can now. Whoa, it's a TV. Hey, that TV shot looks good. Something funny about this TV. I thought there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter, went to the pool and drowned. You know what? I think it might be fun to, every once in a while, speculate on how the guy died. And so, you can just have a little bit of fun with that. There's a painting here, a lake. I think Mrs. Martins painted this. Look at this headline, the tragic passing of Walter Martins. So it's made the news already. I'm surprised she actually kept the paper. They moved fast to cover this. She won't have peace for a while. No, she won't. I feel like that was a wasted dialogue option. Can I click on it again? I don't think so. I remember Walter brought this raincoat to cover a story. Some lake where it rains a lot or something. Right, the image got stuck in my head because he just vanished inside the thing. I remember he got cheated out of some 500 cruzeros for an oversized coat? He looked ridiculous in it, but he paid so much for the damn coat he just had to wear it. Poor guy. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? Right after you step out of like the darkness of the hallway you're in, could you just come to the light? I don't want to get poisoned, but it is also... Well, no, she asked for it. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. Thank you. So, did you think it over? Refuse some liquid anxiety. Huh. I did. Let's get this done with. Great. We'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Look, lady, we can go. Well, actually, that's wrong. We're gonna shoot this no matter what you say. But why would you, like, accept it if you weren't ready? Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. And I use agreeing loosely. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Television seems strange. We saw an electronics manual. Certificates and degrees! You two are quite well educated, aren't you? You can say so. I studied quite a bit. History, theater. Theater! I met Walter at an eloquence workshop. I used to help him out. Can you believe he had a speech impediment? Bad diction. Nobody notices it today. Am I Walter? His articulated speech. That was my gift. His gift? What is going on? This sickly plant? Gunpowder. What's been getting you through these difficult times? Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. You haven't blinked in like a good minute. Are you okay? Nah, forget about it. We'll fix it in post. The dog? Of course. He's been quite sad. He knows something's amiss. He misses Walter. At least taking care of him has taken my mind off things. I don't really know if we want to mention the headlines. Yeah, we will. The event has been garnering some media attention. Did this have any impact on you? I haven't slept in a while, nor have I blinked. In the morning, when I got that newspaper, there it was, the headline, staring at me, chasing me. And when I locked myself in here, you two arrived. So yes, I'd say it's having quite the impact on me. Right. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing. Walter was an avid reader. What had he been reading these last few days? I read that right, but I second-guessed myself and I paid the price. He'd walk all around the house with some manual or something in his hands. An electronics manual, I think. He kept messing around the VCR. I noticed because he even stopped reading the papers. Look, I'm sorry, I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins. You have enough material already. Do you mind if we zoom in on your very pained and grimaced face right now? He was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to... No one expected that, Mrs. Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun, the one he used during the show's broadcast. He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what Ferreira told you back at the station, right? No, I was told he hanged himself. Told he took poison. Told he used it. I get to choose for her? Well, he couldn't have hung himself and, like, he had a pre-prepared rope or something? Like, on camera? Like, what? In the station? I was told he took poison. He used a knife? You see, if he used poison, who knows when that would have killed him? Would he have known? Would he have cared? A knife? That seems kind of brutal. I think if you were to do it, poison might be the quick. I mean, depending on what poison you're handling. I mean, I don't think you drink a bottle of bleach and then you're just out. I think that hurts. I don't know. A knife? What? How can that be? My God, I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? Kelso examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned, something like that. That it wasn't the tape, not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes, here. I don't know what he saw in this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Ever heard of the Ring tape? I mean, can we just burn it now? Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you? For your show. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try to change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. I don't want to hear it either. This is it. We have quite the story here. Please tell me we have the awareness to not watch this. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Are you crazy? I am out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. I'm not letting you throw this opportunity away. Why ask the question? Look, you don't have to watch it. Just film me as I'm watching it. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content into the video during editing. What if none of us watch it then? Okay, see, but then I still gotta watch it. Alright, let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impressions on film. You can fix it all in editing later. There, I'll press play. Naturally. It's starting. That is a very large play button. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols. I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? I could have sworn I was supposed to not be watching this. I feel like I can almost understand them. But at the same time, I can't. It feels like they got entangled inside your brain. Oh, it changed. Good. So he did go inside the building. What is this place? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Looks like a prison, shopping mall, a museum, a school. More like a school. Those classrooms? Why do their clothes look so much like my high school uniform? He's just walking by everything. Where are you from? Yeah, that you have a uniform. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy, he looks... Stop whispering in my ear, you buffoon. There will be no phantom, Danny Phantom, sorcery. Did you get that? Not at all. I'll turn up the volume. Don't. I'm turning it down. Julianna. Sure, take my hand, we'll take a walk over to the zero inside the lost ark. I'll buy you the sky. I think mentioned someone named Oscar. ZK, we're assuming control. ZKA. I don't know. ZKA, you heard that, really? Is this MK Ultra? Is this what the CIA was doing? I can't understand a damn thing. Can we turn up the volume one more time? Please don't. If you turn around and jump scare me, I'm gonna kill you. That's it, I'm turning this thing off. Smart idea. I should not have filmed this video at 10 p.m. I will not be able to sleep tonight. Right back after this message. 8:08 p.m. Sign 8. 10:10 p.m. Programma. 0 a.m. Zero reporter. Community TV. Cool. Sick. Don't do it. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. Let me get the button. 6th floor, apartment 608. You look like you've seen a ghost. Didn't she look different? Deja vu. Something in the background of her picture changed, I think. What are you doing? I can't click. What? It didn't let me do it the same way I was. Let's get to the 608 already. Let's head towards the window. You didn't have anything to say? Head back to the 608, continue towards the window. Julianna? What are you doing? I'm looking out the window. What are you doing? How about you stop wasting our time? Can you do that? Okay. You may be about to get killed by the ring girl, but you do not have to get an attitude with me. I thought we could shoot some footage here for the video. Ah, okay. Well, you shot it, right? Come on, let's go. Like Walter shot himself? How dare you? There's the apartment. Finally. Let's ring the doorbell. I'll do the talking. You rung it twice. You okay? Whoa, whoa. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? Once again, don't say no. We're gonna do it anyway. You want to talk about Walter, right? No. The recent events. Everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? No. Come in. It might be good to speak to someone. Hey, aren't you coming on a little too strong? There's something off here. No, we need to investigate this. She's got her whole life to mourn. I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but does she really? Come on, get in. We're not like jumping in or something. It's enter. It's coming. It lies just beyond the edge of your consciousness. Tough luck. What are you talking about? Will you have anything? Tea, coffee? No, thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. Hey, gunpowder? No, let's just... God damn it. I'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, buddy. Don't bite me. Are your eyes bloodshot? Hey, gunpowder. He seems a little nervous, uneasy. Or is he afraid? Of me? So many books. There's one missing. She's still in there? Yeah. Look at all these certificates. Walter wasn't a complete dumbass, unlike some people back at the studio. Julianna! Relax. Right. But I don't recognize any of these institutions. A bird. Teleforum. Don't play the tape for me. I don't want to see it. Can I be done? Okay, I just don't want to scare me. Something about this TV set gives me the creeps. Hey, there's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. No! Oh, hey. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. Fine, I'll take it down. No! Do you always talk back like that? I like to respond in a conversation. It's just a little favor. Come on, we'll put it back up later. When is later gonna be where she won't see that? I'm not messing up the poor woman's home. Fine. Don't you fine me. I'm pretty sure there was a pair of boots here when we came in. There. Are her clothes different? Let's get to the point. Walt took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original here is with you. Excuse my inability to speak properly. How do you know that? We examined the one we had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. You know where he found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Okay. Do you want to shoot a video of the tape? Hey, she's a widow. What's gotten into you? Why are you being a raging hemorrhoid? I don't have time for this. This is kind of why we're here. This is the one thing that you technically should have time for. But, fine, you're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always wanted to do that, right? Here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. I think she just left because of that topic. So to go back into that, especially after what we just established about being her new widow, doesn't seem to be the best idea. It doesn't seem to fit the ethics of this situation. It was you smoking by the window. Oh, there she is. Okay. What's the smell? It's not the cigarette. No, focus. If I do a good job, I like new opportunities that can help Mrs. Martins feel a little better. I'll probably change nothing, but I still want to do it. I don't see how doing this would accomplish this. I feel like it won't change anything, but I, the player, don't want to do it. Maybe if I pick this, we can push that. It's what I want to believe, at least. Mrs. Martins? What is it? Are you done? Not yet. Julianna's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. For your program. Shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Yes, but she's busy with the tape. It's an opportunity for me. Actually, I got worried about you. Okay. So I feel like we're lying with that. She's busy with the tape, of course. Always the tape. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully about these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. How are you doing? How was Walter on that day? What's in the tape? We don't want to talk about the tape, and I feel like we don't want to bring up Walter. But I also feel like how are you doing could be answered by us. How are you doing? Terrible. I haven't slept since, maybe I should have seen it coming. The atmosphere at home changed ever since that tape showed up. You'd watch it many times a day, locked up in the room. You'd say you'd almost get it, but never showed me anything. He never showed it to me. You know where the tape came from? Why did he make a copy? Why did you keep the tape? It's not a bad question. Why did you make a copy? I feel like it's one of those, like the guy on the thing, the guy who's speaking on the TV was like, make a copy and give it to 10 people, otherwise you'll have bad luck for 10 years. And he was like, no, Adriana, don't. I don't want you to have bad luck. They're an older couple, so it would make sense. You know where the tape came from? Where it came from? No, I need to investigate this. I think he got it at home, but I didn't see who delivered it. Walter collected movies. Hard to find film, recordings. I thought it was just another one. Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room watching that thing makes my skin crawl. Say, why is she so interested in that tape? Because it's an important piece of this case. Ah, yes. I could see the greed on your colleague's eyes when she asked for the tape. To be honest, I thought you'd ask questions about Walter. He was your coworker, no? That was the plan. Was it? Really? Don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for that long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes. Why are you in this? Anyway. Well, it's my job. I don't get to pick my tasks. Can we conclude the interview first? Why are you afraid that what you're going to be saying? Let's be straight. I don't really know what the effect will be. So you choose to omit yourself, right? No. I shouldn't blame you. You're not at fault. Not really. I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, the allure of a sensationalist piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this tape, from this whole thing. It really didn't cause anything positive until now? What? That's precisely why we need to investigate this. Do we really need to? Is it really the search for the truth that's motivating the story you're working on? Or is it something else? And if it's something else, then it wouldn't be... And if it is something else, then it wouldn't be right. It is. That's the reason. It's necessary. Well, she makes a good point. Not really. I'm not sure right is the concept we're looking for. What I do know is that you two being here is making me apprehensive. I don't want to ignore this feeling. To be honest, I've been questioning how things have been progressing. I can't just not do my job because of how I feel. I think it's the best that we end this here. Let's explore this. Well, I don't want the story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. You serious? You can tell them the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here. Little push out the window. Okay. We can conclude the interview. I'm not gonna just dump this thing out the camera. This is expensive. I don't give a damn if you can't. Just drop it. Yeah, sure. Okay. I forgot that that was the vessel in which we were viewing this story by. So, I uh, I didn't really think about that before dropping it. Ew. No, 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 no. I specifically refused. I need to reach the apartment. Apartment. Which apartment? Let's just go to a different one. Was that the number? I had someone else with me. Ju, Ju, Julia. That's right. The bitch. That tape. What I saw in it. I saw the past of a future that never happened. I saw the past of a future that never happened. Was seeing and forgetting the name of what I saw. I watched an unrecorded nightmare. I watched a past of me rising up that corporate ladder and never quite getting there. In which future do I exist now? From which past did I come? The apartment? She stayed there. Reached the something floor. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. Okay, we didn't even knock this time. Starting to get a little spooked. Why are we so low to the ground? This sound, do I really want to follow it? No, I need to think. Need to go on. Is this the right way? I don't know. I need to pay attention. I don't want to go anywhere. Sound. Yeah, I guess. What is this door? Is this where she was? The door won't budge. But there's a grate. I don't want to see what's in there. I'd rather stay this way. I'm going back. Weird smell here. Where did I smell this smell before? It's a very distinct smell. Cameraman. Keep going. Dog. Gunpowder? What happened here? Why's the dog here? Where's your owner, huh? Hey, Gunpowder, where's your owner? Am I imagining things? Or is this the dog avoiding the apartment? As we should. Oh no, not now. Come on. Ugh. Gunpowder! Come back here. What's gotten into him? He just dashed down the hall. Looks like he was lying on top of some note. Go after the dog. Oh no, he went inside. Gunpowder? I'm going inside. I want to leave this place. Enough. This story. It was all wrong since the start. Elevator, baby. Just go already. I'm going for the common sense play here. Is that too wrong? Am I wrong for that? Gunpowder? I'm going inside. I'll make sure the dog's okay. Am I going inside really? I will. Even though it seems like a bad idea. I just noticed it now and it's awful. The camera carries me, not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started. Perhaps a long time ago. Maybe when I submitted my application? Gunpowder? I'm going in. 35 minutes. No, I don't want to look. Nope. 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 Get me out. Get me out. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Please let me out. This was a mistake. Holy crap. I'm gonna be terrified. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. What just happened? Oh, don't zoom in. Gunpowder. Come here. Come here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Good thumbnail. Walter Martins. Yeah, that's a nice close-up.
Boa noite.
Esteemed viewers, good night. Today we'll have a special broadcast in our show. Possibly my last one. I have an announcement to all of you. During the last few weeks, I've made a discovery that has haunted me. Words are not enough to describe what I uncovered. All Smurfs share the same DNA, and there's only one girl Smurf. And there's a chance this will come to haunt you, as it has haunted me. However, my profession, my work during all these years, has been to reveal the truth. If we want, in order to do this, I ask that all of you correctly tune your TVs. Do not cross your legs. This is important. But stay at ease with a straight spine. I'm going to slouch and cross my legs. I'll cross my butt cheeks too. I don't care. I want no part of this. In case you are not part of our crew of editors to live to the TV station immediately, do not watch beyond this point. The creation. Well. Oh. So I got all these. Well, first time through, and I got like what? Well, it's 10:15. And there's a high chance I'll see something terrifying. If by chance anybody even watches this, we can go ahead and saddle up for round 2 of this baby. And I might even throw in an extra one just for gigs, just another horror game. We could do like a 3 scary games kind of thing, like Markiplier, depending on how long that one is, how long the 3 tapes are. Other than that, not as terrifying as I thought. I'm thinking I will be able to sleep tonight. And it's actually not the game that I've seen that does something like this, where it's actually was watching Markiplier a bit ago, and he was playing one game. It was a 3 scary games video, and he was playing one game where you're walking through the woods. Basically, it was something like this, where there's not like a really big punctual scare. But he was also talking about how that doesn't really need to be the apex of like a climax of a horror game or horror anything. And maybe that climax for this was somewhere else, but maybe we'll find it later, or maybe it's I don't know. Might do the rest later, maybe not, depending on how this does. And yeah, be able to sleep good tonight.